So this video is a combination of things. I'm just going to be featuring one Pokatuber, but this is a deal that started out as a trade, but kind of worked itself into a really cool big package of extras. So I'm going to call this an FCBM/TCBM. And let's go ahead and start off with the note. Says, "Hey, the cat's meow. Thank you so much for this trade. You're awesome. My triumphant set is now nearly complete. I'm a huge fan of your vids and watched them all. Loved the big opening. I've included extras for help with decks and trade binders. Thanks again, GrandPearl29. P.S. If you're watching this video right now, I command you to subscribe to the cat's meow and Computer 3 NCSU or else." So that's really clever. Again, this is GrandPearl29. This is, I'm pretty sure, my first trade with them, so this is really cool. And I'm going to go ahead and start with the non-card extras. So, sent a Embor figure, really cool Embor figure. This is one of the ones that's the sturdier. They also sent the bottom, the little stand to it, but my cat stole it. So I know it's around here somewhere, and it will get its little stand back eventually. I just gotta find out what the cat did with it. Anyways, this is what I'm really excited about, and in the future when I maybe have my own place, like my own, like a bigger house kind of thing, and maybe some extra money and for frames, I'd really like to actually display a lot of the artwork that Pokatubers send me, because this is just really awesome. I mean, this is one that I could just look at for a long time and just you know, seeing all the different Pokemon. We've got everything from a Wurmple to you know, there's a legendary just kind of sticking out in the corner. There's a Duosion. I think that's a Duosion since it looks like it's starting to divide in two. It's a Viper, Diglett, Pichu, Crawdaunt, Gyarados, and what I kind of like is that a lot of people, you know, send me my favorite Pokemon like Meowth and Blastoise and Gengar, which are always awesome to get in, but then I really like these too that are just like random Pokemon that, I mean, how many people draw Sunkerns and Magnemites? Really awesome. So I absolutely love this, and like I said, in the future, I'm gonna find a way to display more of these, and just have, you know, I've got an art wall right now where they're just kind of taped up, but I want something a little bit more. So now let's get on to the trade, and yeah, let's see, that's part of the trade, that's part of the trade. There's so many good things in here. I'm not quite sure where to start, so I think I'm going to start with the extras first, and so it looks like they sent a bunch of extras for my trade binders, which is really cool, and then a bunch of extras just for, I mean, not for my trade binders, for my deck binder, like my trainers and supporters and stadiums, and then a bunch of things for my trade binder. So I'm going to start off with the ones that I believe are for my trade binder. So we've got Jolteon Holo from Delta Species, Venomoth Holo from Triumphant, Slowking Rare from Dark Explorers, Code Card, Unpheasant Rare from Black and White, and Galvantula Rare from Black and White. So the first pack of deck cards, we've got Juniper, Charon, and I'm running so low on N because pretty much every deck runs 4 of them, so this is actually an awesome card to get some more back in. Sillin, Bianca, Hooligans, DCE, and Prism, so one of everything, kind of cool. No duplicates. Switch, Energy Search, Energy Retrieval, Enhanced Hammer, X-Transceiver, Twist Mountain, Old Amber, and Cover Fossil. In fact, I think I'm actually low on the hammers, Enhanced Hammer, so that's a really cool one. Rare Candy, Dark Patch, love that card. Random Receiver, Max Potion. I am actually keeping this because I don't have enough of them. I don't have enough for myself and my boyfriend. I pretty much try and keep 2 playsets of this deck staples, and for some reason I pulled Max Potions for myself before I traded away the extras, but I forgot to pull them for him, so oops. Sky Arrow, Super Rod, Tool Scraper, awesome. I think that's one that I actually may need to finish off a playset too. And Pokemon Communication. We have one more thing for decks, so looks like one of every legal card may be in here. Level Ball, Heavy Ball, Ultra Ball, Great Ball, do we see a ball engine, anyone? Dark Claw, Experience Share, Rocky Helmet, Potion, and Energy Switch. So pretty much one of every essential deck card, except for Catcher, but Catchers are really valuable, so I wouldn't expect Catchers to be sent as extras. So really cool deck cards, and now let's get on to the cards that we actually traded for. So I traded for some promo EXs, Zekrom, Kyurem, and Reshiram. There's really no, there was no need for them, but right now I'm more of the mindset of playing with the, I want to play whatever deck I want to play, but as far as card version, I want to play with the cheapest card version out there, so I'm no longer playing reverse holos. There's no reason to do full arts over regular arts, anything like that. I'd rather go for the cheaper decks and be able to, you know, sell the extras to kind of fund the rest of the Pokemon hobby. I think that's more important than just having the fancy cards. We've also got some reverses for my Dragon's Exalted set. We've got an Aeron and a Beautifly. And these last two cards are the ones that I'm really, really excited about. And when we first started working out a trade offer, these were pretty much the only cards I was interested in. Everything else was kind of, you know, just icing on the cake to be able to give him more of what he needed for his Triumphant set. But this is what I really wanted. A Dragonair pre-release card from Dragon Frontiers. You can see the pre-release right there. And Dark Houndoom pre-release from Team Rocket Returns. So now that I've got all the sets, the English sets completed, I've now expanded my collection to focusing more on the English promos, misprints, error cards, that sort of thing. And of course I've spread out to Japanese stuff as well. All that's going to be very slow going, but I've got a decent English promo card collection going, and so this is really awesome to be able to get 2 more cards that I don't have yet. I just love getting cards that I don't have yet, so lots and lots of fun. So I think that's everything. Again, this is GrandPearl29, awesome PokeTuber, amazing extras, and like I said, it was really cool to be able to trace it for some pre-release cards that, you know, I think I had worked out for Dark Houndoom on 2 other occasions, but something always happened with the trade. They backed out, they never sent, something like that. So this is really, really exciting. So thanks again, GrandPearl29, and stay tuned for more trade and trade, sale vids, FCBMs, the whole slew of things.